When someone thinks of the Rosaceae family, a generic rose typically will pop into their head. However, this family is far more diverse than most people know. The family Rosaceae, or Rosa scientifically, is commonly known by the simple name rose. There are four subfamilies of Rosaceae divided based on their fruits. Spiraeoidea is the Spirea subfamily that includes follicles, which are dry fruits that open on one side. Rosoideae is the rose subfamily, which includes achenes. Those are dry fruits that do not open, and drupelets such as blackberries and raspberries. This is also one of the major genera of Rosaceae. Another major genus and subfamily, Amygdaloideae, contains the plum subfamily and drupes such as peaches and cherries. Meloideae is the apple subfamily, which is comprised of pomes such as pears and apples. The third major genus is the Dryadaloideae subfamily. There are over 2,500 species and hybrids in nearly every color and a variety of shapes, and over 90 genera of Rosaceae, and typically this family appears as shrubs or small trees with thorns or spines that protect it from herbivores. The three main species of flower in the rose family are wild roses, old garden roses, and modern garden roses. The latter two can be divided even more based on hybrids and lineages. Wild roses, also known as species roses, include natural species, meaning they haven't been hybridized. They are hardy plants that survive on minimal maintenance and are characterized by five petal flowers. Wild roses bloom early in summer, can grow quite large, and are found throughout the northern hemisphere. Old garden roses, also known as heritage or historic roses, were bred before 1867 and have a strong fragrance and high petal count. They are disease resistant, have the ability to withstand the cold, and bloom once a year in the summer. Modern garden roses were bred after 1867 and are what you normally think of when you think of a rose. They are characterized by growth and flowering characteristics, bloom continuously, and are less hardy and disease resistant. Modern garden roses have a larger bloom size, longer vase life, and lack of fragrance. The flower diagnosis is hard to characterize because there are so many species that are somewhat unique in their own way. However, typically plants in the Rosaceae family have actinomorphic symmetry and are complete and perfect. The flowers normally have 5 sepals, 5 petals, numerous stamen, and 1 to 50 carpels. Carpels tend to remain free instead of being fused. Another distinguishing feature of flowers in this family is the presence of a structure called the epicalyx. The epicalyx is composed of 5 sepal-like structures which alternate with the true calyx. Most species of the Rosaceae family have large, white, pink, or red petals that are designed to attract pollinating insects. The chief pollinators are bees. Many white and pale pink flowers produce volatile esters, chemicals that humans perceive as a pleasant odor that also attracts insects. Within the rose family, there are many different types of fruits, ranging from single-seeded, soft, fleshy fruits known as drupes to harder, fleshy pericarp, such as pomes or hips. Most members of the Rosaceae family have fruits that are fleshy and clearly red, purple, or yellow. Peaches, apples, cherries, pears, raspberries, blackberries, and plums are all examples of fruits from plants in this group. The Rosa family is very important for a number of reasons, one of which being many fruits of these plants serve as important sources of nutrition for many wild animal species. Also, most of the tree-sized species of Rosaceae provide us with edible fruits, such as domestic apples and peaches. Some species are ecological indicators of habitat conditions. For example, in an acidic environment, species such as dwarf cinquefoil and mock strawberry will begin to grow. Perfumes are made from rose oil. Also, rose hips are made into jam, jelly, marmalade, and some soups. In terms of the Rosaceae family in Alabama, the Rosa setigera and Rosa palustris are examples of two native species. Rosa setigera, commonly called the climbing prairie rose, is a shrub or vine that produces red hips. Rosa palustris, commonly called the swamp rose, can grow up to 7 feet tall and can grow in standing water, hence the name swamp rose. I hope you all are more knowledgeable about the family of Rosaceae, and thank you all who helped produce this presentation.